that.
Sounds good. Hello, everyone.
Hi.
It's just. Wait, is my mic working?
Yeah, you love it.
Yeah, the camera's just on me. It's like offset. Come here. Look at this camera shot.
We're doing a show right there.
Bro, you like. It's like right between like the monitors. Okay, let me switch over. Right between the monitors. Hello, everyone. My name is Aaron, and you are.
I'm Joshua Espinoza.
Okay.
Are we saying our full name, like government? Full government?
You already said it, bro. Joshua.
Nah, I just leaked, bro.
That's my test. Wait, is it this one now?
Does this one work? Look.
What's it?
Oh, how do we know?
Fuck.
What did it do?
Oh,
Wait, I want this mic now.
Hello. I don't even know if these headsets work. Oh, and the person that just walked in? We're live.
Oh my gosh.
Person that just walked in is?
His first reaction.
Joshua Brunelli. What's up?
Oh my gosh. Are you good?
I think it's a 3-person show today.
Huh?
It is a 3-person show today.
3-person show? Okay.
Patrick, Clarissa, Jonathan are outside filming their stuff. And Lucy's not coming, she's sick. So yeah,
Damn, I don't even know what to talk about for real.
let's address that elephant in the room. Trump's terrorist.
That's definitely the challenge right now.
I don't know how I'm going to look at you this entire time. I'm scared as fuck right now.
Bro, you look scary, bro.
You do look scary. You're freaking me out.
What was funny? I'm supposed to be like the good guy. Like I'm supposed to be the good guy for like the first part. Like as a vampire, I'm not supposed to hurt him.
This is from one of the
This is for my
movies.
production. Yeah.
Did anybody get you a makeup wipe or something?
Why would I need that?
Okie doke. We really committing today. That's for sure.
Listen to see my blood thing, bro. I'm way too fat for this.
Huh?
It's not even there anymore. It's just
That shit faded, bro.
Anyway, elephant in the room. I'm dressed up. Well, I'm not dressed up yet.
Just got the face ready.
I'm makeup up because of stuff.
You look crazier on
Digital
camera.
Production video. Digital production. Me, Josh, who else? Ashton, Lucy, Joey, Edvin are in the group, and I am playing as a vampire for the first part of it. So
Yes, vampire, aka Joker. Love it.
I'm a vampire.
Yeah, because you wear a Batman cape.
I have a cape, and then I'm gonna have a sweater, and then Edvin brought a bow tie, like a tie that's red, and then I'm gonna have a sweater. I'm gonna so it like flares out, and then
Oh my god, I'm excited to see this. I gotta be honest.
Legging this so hard.
That's okay.
It's-
We don't have money.
I paid
we're in
$20
college.
for the face paint. That's as much as I'm paying.
$20.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
You know what you could have done? You could have gotten some hair gel and some baby powder. Mix that crap in and then put it on your face. Same effect. You rather have face paint on
That shit
your
gonna
face?
hurt your eyebrows and mustache, bro.
He's gonna have the
like
red
hair
around.
gel's so
Yeah.
thick. I feel like hair gel's so thick and
Well, actually, I probably should
Sticky.
mention I use aloe vera for hair gel, so it's not like the mousse hair gel.
Oh, I be
don't use
drinking
that, so
aloe vera in my
drinking it.
yeah.
Period. Oh, you mean at first I'm like, oh yeah, you just drink your gel. I was like, no, he drinks. the
Oh
actual
no,
plant.
no! I use the aloe vera for like sunburns because I really like guarding.
Yes.
Bro, it heals like instantly, bro.
Have y'all heard that a lot of the stuff like in actual stores is not real, like aloe vera and Kroger and Walmart, like that stuff's not
What's
real.
been healing me, bro?
Time.
No, because the sunburn lasts forever. I put aloe
Some
vera
of
on
it's
it.
real, not all of it is though.
Like that.
Is it just placebo, bro?
Well, the thing is it's like cellulose gel.
I don't know what that is.
That's basically just like it's like an empty matter. It's weird. It's like there's a video. What's it called? It's actually really interesting. There's like stuff like a lot of honey is fake. A lot of y'all know Parmesan cheese, the stuff in the thing. That's fake. That's not real. That's not real
that kind of
Parmesan cheese.
That one's like I wouldn't be surprised.
Or it's like it's not the real Parmigiano Reggiano from Italy. So, but I wanted to ask y'all because I wanted to ask y'all, how are your capstone projects going? You're not in capstone.
Graduating next semester with minor marketing.
Minor marketing,
Ed-
period.
ed-
Wait, but you're in comm theory, so you still have the.
You already did it.
Come through last semester.
Oh, you waited. You did the semester. You waited. Yeah, Edvin did that too, I think. So what? Josh, are you in?
Yeah.
What's your paper about and your theory? I wanted to know.
Oh my gosh.
I gotta reread it. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
No, it's fine.
And then I'm like, what the fuck is on my notes?
No, it's about like horror movies and why people are so attracted to like gory movies.
What theory is that?
It's like the
cultivation theory.
No, excitation transfer theory.
Oh, interesting, huh?
Is that one? Yeah.
Well, yeah. That's honestly, I appreciate whenever somebody does something that's like interesting because I'm like, I've heard some of them and they're like, oh, they're boring.
Yeah, it's like, how do you write a whole paper on that, bro?
I know. Oh my god, mine was like 41 pages.
Damn.
I was overdoing it as well. So
Mine's about procrastination.
Procrastination. Okay. What's your theory?
It's been a minute. I haven't opened that paper in a minute.
Dude, I gotta do the method, bro, and I gotta like.
The method's really the least hard thing ever.
Are you serious?
Yes, you can literally just do a survey. You can do a
yeah,
15.
but she was talking about like surveys, like she wants like 100 questions on that, bro.
No, I did 30 and that was too much. People barely filled it out. I only got 50 responses and I sent
I don't
it
know
out
why she was telling us like. I think she was just saying like an actual survey was 100. I don't think she wanted.
No one will fill that out. What do you mean?
That's what I'm saying.
No.
I would be like, I'll give you $10 to fill it out, bro.
No, I kid you not. I did 30 and it was way too much. 25 is too many. 15 is pushing it. 10 is the perfect way to go. But the thing is,
then you would get a lot of people though, right?
Yeah,
you do 10.
Yeah, but the thing is, you want more people. I kid you not. The worst part about my survey was the fact that I got 50 people. And the thing is I did my survey where it was weird, where it's like a lot of the things, it had to do with race. So I let people choose more than one race because some people are more than one race, but then they counted them individually. So somebody who is Hispanic and white was two different people, even though they're the same person. The survey counted as different. And I'm like, oh my God.
So it was like 50 people, but you got like 100 responses? Like
no, I think it was like 30 people, but it counted as 50. It was weird. It was really, really weird. But what I'm saying is do something where it's like, try your best not to do. You can do multiple choice, try your best not to do choose more than one, because that'll mess up your results so bad.
It's also quadratics, right? Quadratics and shit.
Yes. Well, the thing is, I'm like, you can use SurveyMonkey, but I'm like, I don't know how to work that. Like Qualtrics is kind of, what's it called? It's kind of just the simple thing to do. Anyway. But no, please not do more than 15.
You think survey is the easiest?
Yeah. Well,
she was giving us like a whole bunch of options. Like you could do like anything pretty much.
This is nothing against Holmes, but a lot of the times whenever we are taking this capstone class, we have a lot of other stuff going on. A lot of kids were like, oh, I want to do a media project. And I was like, hey, you go ahead, do your thing. But I'm not doing that. I did not have time for that. I was working. I was literally in DP1. I mean, DP1 ain't that hard compared to being in DP2
still time consuming.
And capstone.
Yeah.
But it was like, capstone is one of those things where it's like a lot of my other classmates, that was the only class they were taking.
What was funny, like
and that semester, that was it.
Like,
and it's a 3-hour class, so
I could have done it, but I wanted to get the minor as well. But I feel like I'm taking capstone passively because they started working on the portfolios and the resumes and everything, and then I just passively wanted to do that. So I feel like whenever I get to capstone, I already have my portfolio done. I already have my portfolio resume done.
Do you have your LinkedIn done?
Yeah.
You do?
And then you gotta make a business card too.
Yeah, I'll probably make business.
Y'all need to go to Canva for that, or because it's like you can order them there too, and they literally show you like front of the card, back
bro,
of the
it's
card.
due next week though. I don't think I'm trying to order stuff. I gotta go somewhere.
Oh no. Well, I mean, the thing is, you got to be careful about printing about certain places. You got to be really careful on the dimensions. Like I think last semester, Joseph printed them, and it's like they printed them all wrong, and like of course he got his money back or whatever, but it's like it's just a waste of time. And the thing is, if you do want to do it, you got to do it like days before, just so you know. Anyway, I'm not trying to stress you out.
Like a physical?
You got to print like 50 of them or something.
Because you gotta give one to each of your classmates, and they gonna throw that in the garbage. They don't care.
She said the cheapest is to get like 50, like a 50 pack or something.
If you already have an established like connection with your classmates, you'll just keep that connection throughout, especially on LinkedIn.
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah, that's why I was like, y'all can like connect with me on LinkedIn. Like I was hoping like all the kids from this capstone, y'all can connect with me, or like any of the other people. Like that's the thing. Like anybody you've ever been in classes with, you can connect with. Like I don't know if y'all remember Chloe Johnson. Like I don't know if y'all remember her. She was a queen. I loved her. But it's like she was in my capstone. She was in a bunch of my other classes with like Dr. Villarreal and Dr. Tina Hero. And we're friends on, it's not friends. It's like we're a connection. And then, yeah, you know Jaquita, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she's like my friend outside of school, but like, because I used to see her, but I don't anymore. But of course, like we're connected. Like, I mean, I'm connected to Strong, Villarreal, Addison, Holmes, Ballas. I need to connect. I don't think Professor San Miguel has one, but if she does, I'll send her a little invite. But literally just anybody you've ever met in your life, like somebody you know, like somebody who's like they have a positive image of you. If it's like a boss who like you left on bad terms, I just wouldn't, because I'm like, you don't want people to maybe know that. I don't know. I'm kind of a conspiracy theorist, but it's like you don't want somebody to like say you're applying for a job and then someone recognizes your old boss on your LinkedIn, and then instead of having to go find them, it's like, hey, look, it's me. So then they talk to them, and then it's like, I'm not trying to be rude, but I've seen this stuff on TikTok. People's bosses will tank their new jobs.
For sure.
And that is awful to me. And that's why I stay away from my old bosses.
Mm-hmm.
Like, also, they all worked in veterinarian industries or whatever. So it's like, they're all petty as heck. So it's kind of funny though. I'm like, I follow one of my old bosses on TikTok, and she posts these videos. She goes, whenever you have that manager who's like super bipolar and like changes their mood constantly. And she posted, I was like, babe, that was you. Like, girl, who's gonna tell her? But what else would y'all like to talk about today? Because I did want to ask y'all
I'm
about
stressed
your
out about Capstone, bro.
You're stressed out. Oh, I know. It's one of those things where it's like one of the best things for me is just remembering that this will all be over.
That's exactly how I was like. I'm like, in 3 months from now, like I'm gonna be chilling, bro.
3 months, more like a month.
That's true. But I think far ahead. Like I'm thinking like at the end of the year, like I'll be a whole like I'm on.
Well, the end of the year is, and we have 6 weeks until the end of the semester.
I'm saying like the end of the actual year, like 2025. Like I'm gonna be on a whole nother mindset.
Oh, that's too hard to think into. Well, no, this year you're a senior, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
But well, I was gonna say like what I'm saying is like me in December of 2025, I'm just not gonna be stressed out about this anymore, and I keep thinking about that. Like I'm gonna be fine. Like after this project, I'm just stressed out right now.
Honestly, if it helps you, you can go all the way to June, July, May, June, or July, because
graduation, bro,
is not going to be there. Like after May 13th, you'll be fine. Like so you don't even have to wait till December if that helps at all. I know that it's a mindset thing. I do get that, and I appreciate it because it's like it's kind of like a coping mechanism. But it's like I'm not over here going to be like, if Capstone was all I thought about, I wouldn't get through it. If that was constantly on my mind, I'd be like, I don't want to do this anymore. I want to quit because Capstone's hard. Capstone's the hardest class we have.
So you finished your TP2 project?
Technically, yeah. We shot everything over spring break. So Daniel's editing and I'm doing the behind the scenes commentary. Also, the behind the scenes commentary, don't let that freak you out. Because literally all it is we literally did it. We set up an interview. And
that's what I was kind of thinking.
I had 5 questions. Each of us answered the 5 questions. You put all the questions of each person together. Then in between, you cut to different behind the scenes shots or shots.
Timer, right?
Yes, but well, the hard thing is Professor Addison gets ideas from old students, and he's like, "Ooh, let's do this," and I'm like, "No, please, I don't want to do it." It's awful, but
we can curse future students, bro. Really think about it.
You want to do that? You want to go above and beyond?
That's bad karma, bro.
I'm super excited for our project.
I'm interested to see it. I read y'all's thing, and I was like, okay,
I'm excited for it.
It's gonna be funny,
but like production wise, I'm scared.
Might take a hit. Not gonna lie.
Production or post production?
Like, crash, bro.
Like I'm talking about like,
and then we're gonna come out the fire like you know what I'm saying?
Like we really like Joey Evan really got cooked with the production shit.
Oh yeah,
you as well.
What do you mean?
Like camera shots, like because in that ass in my head, right? In my head.
In my head.
I can't look at you, bro. Sorry. Okay,
it's freaking me out. I would give you one of these napkins, but I feel like it's gonna burn your face off.
Like
it's a disinfectant wipe.
The chemicals gonna mix, bro.
Yeah, literally. He's gonna actually look like the Joker, like he dropped into the vat of chemicals, like that. I need a gangster.
Okay, so I'm saying like I feel like the production Like in my head, we got one tripod, one camera. We're just going back and forth.
Just one?
No, that's what it is in my head. That's how I see the production.
Y'all need another one. Y'all need another camera and a tripod.
Two.
Yeah, I think we have two. Maybe three.
But like when it was just me and Aaron though, like
Oh, you mean it was much more simple?
yeah.
Y'all have a lot of group members. I only have with me. I only have 4. It's me and Yang, Amari, and Daniel.
We have a
So
lot of group members because we didn't want to leave some people hanging out to dry.
that's very nice. We didn't care.
Nah, you were close to like
Yeah, we're good. Like
You were close to what? Saying no? Well, y'all didn't. I ain't gonna say it, but
we're close to dropping them.
No. oh,
You said
really?
it on me, bro.
Miriam. I completely know exactly who you wanted to. It's okay. Let's move on.
yeah.
Okay.
Move on.
No, but I mean, I don't think it's even that person's fault. I think it's just a preference. It's obvious. It's obvious that what's it called? Like people who you work with, you're comfortable with.
Yeah.
People who you're working with new for the first time, it's kind of like you would rather say this doesn't work than try and change your ways. You know, I get that.
It's because we never worked with Edwin and Joey, but we do know they deliver.
Yeah.
So that's it. Like
Yeah.
Ashton and Lucy were super comfortable working with them because we worked with them in the past.
Yes.
Edwin, Joey, we didn't know, but we know that if shit needs to get done, it'll get done.
Exactly.
And that's the pros and cons.
And that's no hate to them. It's a preference thing. It's simply just what you were comfortable with, and adding new group members can be a very uncomfortable thing.
And honestly, I felt after a DP1 production, I felt like we needed more people. I'm not gonna lie. I felt like we needed more people because like
Y'all only had you. Well,
4 people.
well, yeah. Well, and what's it called? They weren't even in the class though. Ryder and Matthew.
Wait, what?
Oh, you're talking about the other one. I forgot.
Oh,
about that
you're
one.
talking about Lucy and Ashland. Yeah.
We're
That's
talking
that
about
was all.
Ashland. Yeah, because it was like kind of like because they work full time.
They
throughout the
do.
week.
Yeah, they do.
And then Ashton, she's awesome. She like gave it time, but Lucy was getting into a new job at the time. It was
Yeah.
very hard for her to ask for days because like she was a brand new job. So like that's why I think we needed more people so we could like because I learned from Matt Ryder's Ryder's group DP2. They had like 6, 7 people.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
And we have 6 people.
I know,
Yeah,
but like now, like putting it on paper, like bro.
Well, they're like they had Matt, Ryder, Michael,
Alex,
Damien, Alex,
Nah, really thinking about our group big as hell, bro.
Ari, and Jonathan.
yeah.
Ari, I don't know if he was like a character or just
Ari,
like part of the thing. Like
Ari
they're
had TB2.
yeah. I don't know how Ari was in that. I was like, oh, okay.
Ari wasn't in the
I
final
don't-
production.
Hey, what?
Oh, with their final production, yeah. He was in Summer's Keeper. That was their thing.
Really? Where?
Yeah. I kid you. Ironically, like I've been going through all of the old projects so I can post them on YouTube. That's part of our
Yeah.
that's part of our client production. And Ari is it's the one about the little like the wizards and forests and fairies. Ari's the one who like he's the one who's like trotting around in his little like flower crown or whatever.
Oh yeah,
That one, yeah.
I only saw that one day, so like
Yeah.
that's okay. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, but yeah, Matt's group was pretty fucking big because no, Alex had a full time. Everyone had a full time.
Oh yeah.
So like I feel like it helps us out because we can be more flexible. Because me and Josh are
Full-time
open
student.
throughout the week.
Full-time student, bro.
We're full-time students, but if we need a film, we can like.
Oh yeah, I only work the
Doesn't
weekends. Well, the thing is, I will be the first to admit I understand I am privileged, but I do live with my parents, and that is something where it's like
I am
it's-
pretty young.
I understand that like some kids live with their parents, but they're like they want to
It's too
grind and everything, and I was
expensive, bro.
like, okay, I get it. I get you want to grind, but girl, if you're living with your parents, your school got to come first.
Sure.
Because
Mhm.
it's like I do get it. I really get it. I know I'm very lucky to have my parents help me with school, everything. I'm not ashamed to admit it. Okay, because no offense, I don't know how anybody my age is paying for this school. Like even unless they get financial aid or something. Because I'm like, if you don't get financial aid and you're paying for this school, I don't know how you're doing it. That's simply just
Oh,
like
I'm so glad my scholarship's
I'll
paid
be
for
honest
that.
with you, if
Sort
I
of
didn't
thing,
have
but
financial aid, if I didn't have school paid for by my financial aid, I wouldn't have gone to college.
yeah, it's just like that. That's the whole thing. And the thing is, this is a more affordable university, and it's still not affordable. like paying the cash price at a hospital is not. It's not affordable.
There's like two different spectrums for me. It's like if I really love school that much, if I really love school that much after high school and I didn't have scholarships paid for, it's either two spectrum for me. I wouldn't have gone, or I would have gone to like or SMU. I went to the
state
opposite
schools,
spectrum. Yeah. So
Did you want to party?
No, I hate school.
Yeah,
I feel like
I hated school
I feel like
too.
school is useless. I'll be honest with you. But this program, this communication program, I have not stopped talking about it. I love this program. Like,
I do love this program too.
I feel like UNC Dallas, the communication program is peak. Like,
yeah, I gotta be honest though. Like I know that some people gotta write like 15-page paper. I mean, honestly, we actually. The funniest thing is we're always like, well, we don't write all the papers, we don't do all the research, we don't do all the math, and then I'm like, hold up. Premiere Pro is one of the hardest programs ever to learn. All the Adobe programs are the hardest to learn. The thing is they literally update them like every other month. So then you have to learn the new things with that. And the thing is we do have to write those 15, 20, actually 35-page papers. So it's like, it's the sort of thing where it's like, we're actually kind of the same as I wouldn't say that our program is, well, actually the thing is not everybody is technologically savvy. So it's like, I don't think everybody could do this program.
Also,
no offense to
like
all you
like
math and business majors. Sorry, I just don't think y'all could do this. Unfortunately,
it's like the thing I really love about this program is the accessibility to professors. That is like super unheard of.
Yes,
that you can walk into the coordinator of the program's office.
Yes,
sit there, have a conversation with her.
Yes,
no, what's it called? No
office hours.
No meeting. Yeah.
Oh, like the we can't meet right now, but she's obviously there. Like, yeah.
Like that's crazy to me. Like I don't like any big school. That's not, you're not doing that.
Yeah, but also I think that has to do with our program in general, because I've never met the other coordinators, but it's like Holmes is just so down to earth.
Yeah,
she is like, I know we all think of her as like Holmes the Great and Powerful, like she's like the Wizard of Oz, like she's hidden behind her whole thing, but it's like because it's like, I don't know, do y'all ever feel like people, like before you meet Holmes, they were like, oh my god, she's so scary, and you're like, and then you meet her and she's like chill.
I didn't even know who she was, so I took comp theory. I'm gonna be honest.
Well, everybody's like, "Oh my god, Holmes, our class is so hard," and it's like, yeah, it's hard, but it's like, it's not like she's not there to help.
I think her first impression of me was some shit I said in like storytelling or something.
Yeah.
And then I remember Professor O said something about, oh, you don't have to be Holmes. I'm like, who the fuck is Holmes? I don't give a fuck. And then I remember like seeing her, not knowing who she was, and her like being like kind of like, who's this guy?
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I don't know who it is. I don't know. I don't have to care about her. But
well,
like,
yeah. Didn't you like almost immediately? You immediately got her attention. She was like, she met you and she was like, period.
No.
I don't know. Holmes is just, she's somebody who you like. I think a lot of the times you meet a lot of people in this world and they are exactly what you thought they were going to be. And then you meet Holmes and you're like, she is nothing like what you thought she was going to be. You think that Holmes is going to be this stickler who's like, yeah, I'm sorry, I just, no mercy for you, like you put yourself in this situation, but it's exactly. She's very much this person who is constantly just gracious and generous. And I really appreciate that. You want to grab a seat?
Sure, I'm just
I don't like an ominous present behind me. Thank you very much.
It's just,
I just
got a question.
Especially the fedora. I'm scared for my life.
For
okay.
What did you do to your face?
It's amazing. It's part of our production.
What's it called?
You know where the white stuff came from?
Okay. Yeah, Jigsaw got a BBL. Okay.
Final production.
Oh, you're for your deep two project?
Wait, you're literally Jigsaw. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, y'all saw us working.
I thought it was the Joker, and I was like, no,
he's
he's Jigsaw, but he messed up his makeup.
Right now, we are waiting on one more person. One more.
Oh, that's so scary. Professor Strong's like,
you gonna look up and get just scared.
We're waiting for one more guest to show up.
Yeah, we can do the colonoscopy cam. Swallow it.
Actually did it.
But yeah, but besides that, I mean, honestly, but I feel like it's funny. I think Professor Holmes or Professor Otteson said one time, they were like, you think Holmes is mean? And it's like, and then he was like, have you met me? I was like, T. You ate that. You ate yourself. If that makes sense. You ate yourself up like it was porridge, Three Bears style. Anyway, I could just kind of go off on these tangents and I kind of forget where I am. I did. What's it called? What else should we talk about?
I feel like I'm gonna cry at y'all's graduation. Not gonna lie.
Cry?
Bro, I'm not afraid to admit it. I'm a crybaby. I cry easily.
But you cried at graduate. Well, I mean, maybe for Josh, but I was like, who else?
Well, I'm my friends, bro.
Oh,
it's like
yeah.
I'm not graduating with them, so like.
Oh, I can see.
Oh, so it's like FOMO / she won't.
It's not FOMO, but it is.
There's
like,
FOMO.
Yeah, it's like.
Is
it's
it not?
Like we not gonna be
have-
chilling here.
Yeah. Yeah, like I'm not gonna have any friends for a 16-week semester.
God damn.
Well, honestly, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I know that I already mentioned it before. Jaquita, if you're listening, it has been ever since I stopped having class with her. It has probably been one of the hardest things ever. Like whenever you go to this university, and you don't have like any friends, nobody you know, nobody from your high school. And the thing is no offense. Well, no, it's not no
from my
offense.
high
I
school
think most
actually-
of y'all are my age. But the thing is I graduated high school in 2021. So going from high school and then starting in excuse me, that's like the what's it called? What is yeah? It's like the I forget where that's from, but but it's like, and then I started back school in 2023, like having that 2-year gap semester. I don't know. It just feels kind of off because a lot of the kids who are here, they have come straight from high school, and then you're like, oh my god, I'm old, and it's like, but the thing is I'm over here saying I'm old.
How old are you?
I'm only 22.
Nah,
So
y'all
it's
only
like- but it's like it's but I'm like I waited like because what the thing is I was gonna go to the Fashion Institute, but it was like they put me on the wait list, and I was like I don't want to move to New York. Also, I hate people in New York. I hate people everywhere except for Texas. I know, kind of like
from New York.
yeah, gabagool, like just stupid stuff like that.
Cheese with it.
Oh my god, not the what's it called? The Aki way.
The Aki way.
But what was I talking about? I just keep going. Oh my gosh, what am I doing?
Friends graduating.
Oh yeah, it's been the hardest semester without Jaquita ever. I'm serious. Like, I mean, I never see her, so it's like whenever. I mean, like of course, I know y'all, and it's like we're acquaintances. I don't know. I don't want to call us friends and be like that freako. It's like you guys are my friends, right? Like, I don't want to be that weirdo. But it's like whenever you find that person who's like. You're like really good, Judy. You're a good pal. And it's like you have classes with them. And it's like you look forward to the classes. It's not that I don't look forward to the classes, but whenever Jaquita's not in them, I'm like, oh my God, this is very hard because at the end of the day, no one is staying with you late hours to work on your editing practice. No one is, you can't like pop over to get lunch with them, like, or whatever. Cause it's like Jaquita only has one class and it's Capstone and it meets after all my classes are done. And I got to go home or else I'm going to hit traffic. So
she still attends here?
oh yeah. She's in Capstone with Josh. So
yeah, like next semester, I'm gonna have 2 classes, and they're both on Monday. So
they're both on Monday.
yeah,
Okay.
so I can get more shifts at work, but it's like man,
You're gonna be working on it for the rest of the week,
Right.
unfortunately.
I have to be here. I have to be here for this 16 weeks.
Oh, the whole day.
Yeah,
But at least it's only Monday though, right?
It's only Mondays, but like still, it's like
Yeah.
it's like I come to school. I come to school because this is always me. This has always been with me, especially in high school. I came to school not because of school, because school is so easy to me. I'm very sorry. I'm very slight flex. School's very easy.
Man, school's easy. Period.
School's very easy to me. So I come to school to socialize, and so I'm gonna be coming here hopping on the fucking train.
Oh, you ride the train? Oh yeah, I used to ride the train until they started charging for dart passes.
They're not free no more?
No,
What?
Wait, they don't do student free pass?
no, they used to. And they're like, too many people are taking
Yeah.
it. I was like, too many people.
I
There's
was-
like 5 people that go to this school.
Yeah, me and my mom were talking about it. I was like, maybe I should get it.
No,
I was
it's like
thinking
a
about it.
Yeah.
no, it's like $150 a semester.
Yeah.
I was like, no, I'm not paying for that. Please.
Yeah, that shit my first
I was like-
semester, I was like, hell no, I'm not
That's
just
cheaper.
pay every time I go. Because like,
Because you're not gonna go every day sometimes.
because if you do the math, I remember I did the math. It wasn't 150. It was like 250.
Well, where do you live though? Because I live in Garland.
Garland, I live in Garland too.
Oh, we talked about this. It's 21 stops to school. You get that right.
Yeah.
And the funniest
like
thing is,
it's like It's an hour.
It's an hour and 30 minutes.
Hour 30 minutes.
Yes.
Ah,
Because the thing is people be walking on the track like,
Oh,
like they want to be like, hey, hit me. And the thing is
You're
it's
right.
funny that I'm complaining because Strong rides it from Rowlett, which is a whole nother station. He
my God.
he writes the beginning to the end of the blue line. I was like, that's crazy.
For like one stop before the Rowlett.
Yeah, but I mean, Rowlett's like what? 15, 20 minutes away, depending on the state. Well, no, it's not.
No, it's like right down the street. It's like
Well, yeah. But the thing is, it's not. That's not even a 5-minute train ride from Rowlett to Garland.
I think it's.
Actually, I think you're right.
Anyways, what was I saying? But I did.
You're talking about the train, yeah.
256 a semester. Last I paid for it
256 for a dart pass.
for a semester of
Yeah, no.
student pass. And if you did the
And that
math,
pass is dirty. It's a dirty place. Okay, you don't want to be there. You feel the dirt. You're like,
if you do. If you do the math, you have to take the train every day of the semester, including weekends, to make it make sense.
no,
Including weekends.
Wait, so do you just pay for it, or do you like have the pass right now?
no, you gotta pay for it.
I just pay for it every time.
Okay, I was about to say, that makes more
I'm
sense.
not because
It's only like $3.
twice a week.
Yeah.
Guys, it went up.
What?
Okay, so it was $3 for AM pass or PM pass, right? Now it's $3 for 3 hours.
God dang.
You're kidding.
So, but then if you have to ride twice, they cap you at $6 because $6 is a day pass, right? $6 is a whole day pass. So if you ride one time 3 hours, another time 3 hours, and then you somehow have to ride.
Bro, they make it too
3 hours,
complicated, bro. Just take my money at this point, bro. Like,
Yeah, like-
Honestly, no. I was like, I don't trust the dart.
Yeah.
I wish it was government sanctioned.
Oh,
Then it would be
shit.
really cheap. But
That's
then they'd
flash,
be like,
baby.
oh, homeless people can ride it. I was like, girl, homeless people already ride it. What you mean? I see tweakers on there all the time. Tweakers, drug dealers, all that stuff.
On Tuesday, I was supposed to head home, but like it got super late. Like it got past midnight, and then was like, "Oh yeah, I'll just drive you to the station." I'm like, "Okay, then I'll just sleep at the station then," because trains stop at like 11:30.
Sleep at the station? Have you lost your not with that makeup? Well, actually, they'll leave you alone with that makeup on. They will. They'll be like, they'll like approach you with the knife, and they're like, "Nah, you know, I'm good. I'm gonna go home." Oh no, I don't know. I'm like frightened.
But if someone really wants to speak to me, I have to speak to them because I'm scared if they don't. If they're gonna be like, "Why are you speaking?" You know, and I'm like, because I haven't been in a fight, but I can push. I can use my body weight. You know.
Period.
I can use
Period.
what I have if I just-
Yes, juggernaut strength.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. Yeah, you just need your little frying pan hat.
I'm
Yes.
also loud as shit, and I can be louder than them for sure. So I can like.
bro, I'm fucking run away,
I wish the camera could see you. Oh my god.
Hell no, bro.
Well, honestly, I think that's good because I think a lot of the time criminals bank on the fact that you're not going to say anything because you're too scared. Also, the fact that they probably bank on the fact that people are just like they're so scared of criminals because of TV, or I don't even mean criminals. People who want to mug you or rob you or whatever. People, I assume that people are just going to be like, "Take my money, I don't care."
Batman, bro.
I felt bad for this one guy.
Yeah, you're wearing your cape. Yeah, they're definitely gonna rob you. You look like a Disney
You know,
adult.
Anyways,
Like,
but I felt bad for this one guy because he was asking for a phone.
no,
He was asking for like
No!
a phone, right?
that's how they steal them.
Use a phone, right?
Are you crazy?
But I felt bad.
Oh my God.
I felt bad because he came off the veterans stop. So I was like,
The hospital.
yeah, the hospital.
You don't think they have a phone in there?
Yeah, right. That's what. But anyways. So I was.
They're also payphones still.
I'll
I
let
think.
you- I'll let you. But
Nah, don't tell me you stole your shit.
But no, he didn't steal my shit. No,
Okay, I was
No,
about
he
to
dials the number. John. He's just right here, like,
I'll show the
go
camera, I'll show
ahead.
the camera.
like right next to the guy.
I'll show the camera. So I let him do it, but I was holding the whole phone. I'm not letting him hold the phone. I
No.
was holding the whole phone, but like, I felt bad because he obviously saw me. I had the death grip of
Yeah.
I had that shit like
Yeah.
this shit like I was shaking
That
my
phone ain't cheap.
I was like
No.
and then he was just looking at me and then I was like what
He's like, you know what, man? Never mind.
this is the only way you use this phone is if I have If I have the craziest grip on it.
I respect that. Okay, I'm not letting that go. Like sometimes it's not even the thing is I don't like whenever people generalize about homeless people because people don't even know. But it's not even homeless people. It's sketchy people in general. My dad saw this lady and she was like asking people. She was like, "Can you buy groceries for me?" And he's like, "Oh, or he's like, "Can you buy me diapers?" Because she had a baby. He was like, "Oh, sure." This girl gets diapers and starts loading that cart up. She's like, Cheeto Puffs, what's it called? Dr. Pepper. My dad was like,
I need everything.
the thing is, my dad's funny because most people be like,
I would have just
okay. My dad literally goes, my dad goes, you know what? I'll pay for the diapers and that's it. And she goes, man, you're not even gonna. And he was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go. Like he was like, he didn't even pay. And the thing is we should be able to do that more. We're like so scared that somebody's gonna be like, oh my God, he hates homeless people. And it's like we're so scared we're gonna get real life canceled. And let's be honest, when you're canceled, your life goes on, okay, girl. Yeah. Unless you're, you know who? Unless he's your favorite man ever. Drake! No, the other one.
Drake.
Aubrey Graham.
I'll be giving money to people like at the gas station and stuff.
I'll be giving money
what?
to
I don't carry cash.
People approach you?
Yeah.
People don't approach me. I have the worst stank face. I'm serious. I don't care.
I don't carry cash. Like cigarettes or some shit.
There's no way.
Well, I'm over here like I'm in college. I don't have money for you. I don't even have money for myself. Like I'm gonna be honest with you.
I always have card or something like that.
Nah, it was.
It's hard, but it's like. It's the sort of thing where it's like there is a social responsibility, but the thing is I have worked around homeless people. I'm not generalizing, but there are a lot of times where people don't want to get better. They don't want to get a job. They don't want to get a house. They have disassociated. There's this one girl. She used to be a nurse. In 2019, she lost her job during COVID. They tried to get her another job and she didn't show up for the interview. And it's not that she couldn't or that it's simply that she didn't want to. She didn't want to be helped. She would rather live her life the way it is because she has less responsibility. Huh?
She probably went into like a deep depression and then just like disassociated.
Well, it's the sort of thing like people are like, well, some people who are homeless, they have mental illness. I'm like, not. I think we all have a little bit of mental illness, but for homeless people, it's like you said, it's like a deep depression. It's a deep psychosis that it's like they physically cannot pull themselves out of because what they need isn't a job, isn't a house, isn't money. They need like counseling, like a real someone who can like actually hear them out. Because a lot of times I feel like it's like, have you all ever heard of Abraham Maslow's hierarchy of needs? Mm-hmm. It's basically the fact that it's like home, shelter, food, and then at the top it's like self-actualization. But the thing is it's like, huh?
That's a counter, I think.
Oh, it is. She talks about that.
I don't remember.
I personally didn't remember that. I just remember that from I took a psychology class that I pretty much failed, but I remember that one thing. But it's basically the fact that Abraham Maslow's kind of hierarchy of needs. The whole thing is he's talking about how, if you don't have food, if you don't have shelter, you can't worry about being depressed. You can't worry about, like your relationships. And I think that's so wrong. I'm like, whenever you don't have food and you don't have a shelter, but you're just sitting there all day, not actively looking for those things, because you can only actively look for shelter for so long until everybody's like, no, we're full, that sort of thing. So it's like, it's the sort of thing where it's like, what else are they going to think about all day? They're not thinking about food all day. I know that. And it's like, it's just to almost say that it's like, oh, they don't have those things, so they don't think about that. It's like, no, I'm pretty much for sure that they think about stuff outside of the scope of the basic essentials, because what are they going to do? Like, they cannot access food. They can't access shelter. So what are they going to think about all day? Yeah, I don't know. It's just a sort of thing like saying that they wouldn't. I'm kind of like, oh, I'm sorry. I was like, I didn't mean to get deep. I'm just like, well, I'm over here. Like, if I was homeless, I wouldn't be thinking about food all day. I'd be thinking about other stuff. I'd be thinking about like, oh my God, is that person looking at me? Like, oh, what do they think about me? I'm like, just the same crap I think about now. Of course I have the essentials, but it's like, I don't think that would change just because I didn't have them. I think people are probably in a constant fight or flight mode, but I think they almost go into shock.
Think of it this way. What if
you homeless?
Stranded in
what you talking about? Think about it this way.
If you're stranded in a forest, you're the only one that can take care of yourself. It's that kind of mentality.
Yeah, but it's like I'm just like, there are so many hours in the day, and it's like sometimes like whenever you see homeless people sleeping in the middle of the day, I'm like, I get it. I would sleep through the day too. It's not that I would like not want to be alive, but it's like whenever you struggle that hard, and it's like
why you need to be alive.
I know. I'm like, it's like you're like living through it. One of the hardest, like people say, it's easier to die than it is to live. Like, it's like living is what is hard. I don't mean to get philosophical with y'all. I'm just saying, like, living is hard. Waking up every day, doing and I mean, that's the thing. Like, just living life is one of the most difficult things ever. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. And I mean, I know I sound privileged because like we in college and everything and that all that stuff, but it's like there are just so many things in life that just aren't easy. I'm like, my life is almost like it's full of the more like college and job related stresses instead of the family related stresses. But if I didn't have the job and the college ones, it would be full of the family related stresses. It's almost like you substitute one for the other. Anyway, somebody else talk. I'm like, Aaron's been waiting so patiently. He's like, oh my God.
It's very deep. And I was like,
no, it's okay. No, literally, it just cut me off. Please do that. You have the absolute right. I don't even need to tell you. You know you can do that.
What's your craziest dart story if you've ever had one?
I've never been on the dart.
Oh, dart story?
Yeah, dart story.
Oh, there was a drug deal on first day. Mine was. They literally, like a guy in a big old camo thing, he was like passing the other guy a dime bag. I was like, period. I don't even know what was in the bag. The other one was, there was this like, I got on the train and this couple was sitting next to each other. And then all of a sudden the guy was like, the girl's like straddling the guy. I was like, wow. And then they started playing this little game where it's like one would get off and wave, and the other one would get off and wave. And it's like back and forth. And then one got off and then train closed and it left. And he was like,
damn.
I was like, period, girl. I was like, I don't even know. That guy just sat there. He got off on the first stop. I was like, pretty sure he just walked back to his girlfriend. They're weird like that, but
I have three.
Three?
I'll do the one that happened to me.
3 girlfriends or 3 dark stories?
What?
Dart.
Dark.
Hard
Dark
stories.
stories.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
So one of them was one was very quick. I was heading back home, and it was like a hot day. But me,
Summer.
a very hot temperature, right? So I'm sitting there, right? But I usually take up 2 seats, so no one sits next to me.
You better eat. You better eat.
I'm man spread like a motherfucker. Anyway, so but
honestly, it's every man for himself on that. Freaking.
And then, oh my gosh, I got 4. Sorry, that just reminded me of one.
4?
Yeah,
Oh,
4. But like one stupid. Okay, so this one. So this time I decided to go up against the window, just because I wanted to be up against the window. And then this girl sits next to me, right? I think, you know.
that could be anything. That could be anything. You got to explain.
You know the usual people who ride dart.
Crackhead?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, I was in there, right? She comes up, but me, because I'm a big guy, I kind of like flop over my seat, you know?
You inch like 2 seconds. I mean, I said 2 seconds.
I'm like, I take up.
Did she try to eat you or something? I'm confused.
I take up 1.2 seats, you know?
Okay.
Usually. So she sat there, but she sat up on me. Like she sat up like
shoulder to
shoulder to shoulder, bro.
It's never that busy. That's the thing about the dart. It's never that full.
She can find another fucking seat.
I know. She can also stand up, girl.
She's so fucking funny. She was like up on me, bro. And then I was like,
turns around with the clown face makeup. Want to play a game?
No. Anyways, but I was like, I don't know what to do. I was like, okay, I'm like, I don't know. I just felt it was my first time doing that, right? So I was like, I don't know what to do. But then she was there. She was like, man, you're so fucking hot. And like temperature, like
temperature hot. Did you know that? Did you know that's what you meant?
Why the fuck you like that? And then she gets up and goes to somewhere else, right? And then she sat there for like maximum 10 seconds, and then I'm like, oh, okay. And then when she gets up, fucking shit's on the fucking seat. There's shit on the seat. There's shit on the actual seat. There is shit on the seat.
Like a big ass turd?
No, it's not a turd. It's not a turd, but like, you know whenever you shit yourself? And you know when you shit yourself, and then like
I don't shit myself though. That's the thing.
I'll just give you whenever you shit yourself, and then there's like fabric catches it, right?
Okay.
It like seeps through the fabric a little bit, you know, and then it leaves something over. I looked at my right. I'm like, what the fuck? And then, it's because I was there, and then the guy on the other side, he heard all that, so he was just laughing with me, and then I'm like, ha. I'm like, what the fuck? Did you call her out? Hell, she already gone. She was like, also stop basically. What the fuck is that? And then he's like, what the fuck is that? I'm like, I don't know. I try to find out. I get up and I walk away. I'm not sitting next to him. Who the fuck did she just left on?
That's gross.
That's nasty as shit.
Okay,
That's so awful.
My second story.
That's like
Your
the-
second?
My second
Joseph, you ride the dart, right?
No, I've never. Maybe I read it when I was little, but lately.
Oh, okay. I was
Never
like,
ridden a day in my life.
Okay, so
Me neither.
my third and fourth story
So far.
go together.
did you say third and fourth?
My third and fourth story go together.
What about the
My
second one?
story
Yeah,
was I was going home.
I live for these
I was
stories.
going home. It's a basic story. I was going home and we passed EBJ Convention Center. Or whatever.
Yeah.
And then, but we're passing it right. So we're at the stop. Doors closed. Everything. There's a guy. There's a tweaker. I was a tweaker. He was like, it was crazy. It was going crazy. And then, bro, at the last second, like we're about to start moving, he goes in front of the train.
What the?
Goes in front of the train, but then because there's like a little lip, he just gets pushed. He goes in front of the train, but not directly in front. So he just gets pushed out to the side a little bit. Pushed up to the
Sorry.
side.
Oh my god.
He gets pushed up to the side a little bit, and obviously we're not going fast, so it was just like, it was like a little move, and then fucking, we will have to stop the train for inspection because I hit the fucking guy. But like he's still back there, just tweaked out. He's perfectly fine. They had to stop the train. We had to wait for the next one. And then I had to wait like 20 minutes. Go some dumb fuck. Anyways,
Just wanted to jump.
Yeah.
That's one of the worst parts. They stopped randomly, and they're like, "Yeah."
my
No.
third story is a crazy story. So I was at. It always happens at the VA. The VA. So, but this guy gets. I feel so bad. Oh, I feel so bad. but
Stop.
I
It's
feel so
okay.
bad because I'm
It
gonna
don't
smile
matter.
during this. I'm gonna smile during this because
I'll smile during some awful moments.
Oh, there might be
okay?
some fucked up
I'm gonna
shit.
laugh during this too. So
It's okay.
I
Go
was
ahead.
chilling there, right? I was chilling there. We get the VA. This guy with two guys get on. They're friends. One has a roller, like a roller, like he's sporting himself with that. The other guy just has a cane, right? They're both holding on to it. They're both holding on to the cane and to the train, right? But whenever the doors close, train goes suddenly. Oh my gosh!
I'm confused.
Like a
Okay.
plank, like a
No.
like a plank. I'm so serious. I saw it like a plank, and bro, he falls. He hits his head.
No.
He's old.
Oh my god.
He's old too.
Oh my.
He hits his head. Boom. He's on the door, and then.
Sorry.
That's what I'm laughing. It was so serious. I wasn't laughing there in the moment, by the way. I wasn't smiling. I was like, what the fuck? But knowing me,
It's like
I was okay.
Oh my god,
someone
that's
was
so
gonna
awful.
Thank God, because I wasn't gonna because the person just started laughing at me. Anyways, so here's the door, right? He's bleeding from his head. He's bleeding from the back of his head. But the train keeps going like 3 more stations. So then they finally stop it. And then they're like, everyone knows the routine. This is my first time happening where someone fucking bleeding on the train.
Everyone knows the routine.
Everyone knows the routine. They're like,
Maybe
hey,
you do.
They're like, hey, Brett, have to hop on the other train because they're gonna quarantine this one. So,
Oh my god.
so
Girl.
if you want to stay on here until all the way to downtown Rowlett, you can stay here. But if not, you have to hop on another train. I'm like, I bet.
You're gonna get them
But, like,
pathogens.
I feel so bad. And then, okay, but that was after it. But like, whenever he hit his head, right, he couldn't get up. Like he was so out of it, he couldn't get up. And then
Oh.
I swear he threw up. I swear
Yo, he
threw
might
up.
have had internal bleeding, bro.
That's because
Of course he was.
old. He was like
He had a what do you call it?
75 plus.
What do you call it when your
Oh,
brain bleeds? What do
he
you
was,
call
like,
that?
75 plus.
Cerebral
that shit
bleeding?
was heavy damage.
Oh no, he's hemorrhaging. Sorry.
Yeah. So 75
what
and then he was
Is he
bleeding.
dead?
And then I remember
Probably.
seeing his face. I saw blood from his.
Oh my gosh, that's so awful.
Anyways, so I was like, "What the fuck just happened?" You know, and then when someone told me, "Yeah, I hop on the other car," I was like, "They ain't gotta tell me twice. I'm not being in there."
That's
So I hop on the
gross.
other car. So that's my third.
There was blood like on the window and everything.
Yes.
That's sick.
How did he just start leaking, bro?
Bro, he's old as shit. So like anything just breaks the skin. I saw like the clump of hair that was. So fucking
Well, you know how like if old people fall, that can be like
yeah,
they can like that can what do you call it? Debilitate them.
Anyways,
He's not used to all this attention. Everybody's walking by like, bro, what the?
the fourth. Okay, so whenever I
Third
went
and
to the other
fourth.
car- okay, yes.
Okay.
So that was third story. This is the fourth story. When I went to the other car,
It's the same day.
It's the same trip.
It's all the same day. The lady,
What's the other part?
the pooper, and then
It's all the same day, imagine. So what is the other part? The police quarantined the other thing, but then they hopped on the one that we were on just to be like, just if anyone wanted to speak up or some shit, and they also had to like quarantine.
they were silencing y'all. Don't none of y'all tell nobody about this, okay?
Well, it's because it's the blue line. It was going through downtown at that point, so it
Yeah.
was getting packed as shit.
It always
also,
gets, yeah.
3. It was getting more packed because it was only one car
Oh,
at this point.
3. Oh,
It
period.
was only one car at this point, so it was getting more packed. But me, I knew from my previous experience, I'm not letting any motherfucker sit next to me. And then, I'm sorry, but I am chivalrous, whatever the fuck that means. So
Shortest.
chivalrous, yeah.
What are you trying to say? Sorry.
Like if an old lady wants to sit down, or like an old person.
Oh,
or a lady wants to
you're
sit down,
chivalrous.
Yeah, I'll get up for them, right?
Yeah.
But none of them showed up in front of me. But some ladies did show up in front of me. I was like, they can stand up, Anyways, but okay, for that.
You don't have to do any of that. You know
Exactly,
that,
I know.
right?
So I was sitting down. I was man spread like a motherfucker. So I was taking up 2 seats. The police officers, they were there. They were like at the front of the train, and I was sitting right at the front.
Mhm.
And then these motherfuckers, they're like, yeah, we're gonna have more people come in this train, so make some room, please. He was obviously sneak dissing me. He was like,
Where are you gonna go?
make some room, and then people got up for ladies, right? And like, he
Is that a thing?
yeah. Like,
I thought it was pregnant and
it's just
elderly.
women in general. Woman,
Okay.
pregnant. Or,
Maybe
I thought it was
I'm a
pregnant.
misogynist, but I've never done that.
He just takes it.
yeah.
No offense. I'm like, no offense. I'm like, girl, I'm saving you. Okay. What's it called? Your nice little new suit's gonna have a whole,
Yeah.
you know what, stain on it. I mean, we actually don't know what, because it could be anything. Okay. That sort of thing.
That's what I thought as a kid. That's what I was taught as a kid. Anyways, so but then I did
I'm just an asshole. I'm sorry, everybody.
I did
Period.
get up, and the police officer was like, "Thank you for the men that did it."
Oh.
Sneak dissing me. I was right. He was probably like where I am to Clarissa. I was sitting down.
Clarissa, are you a cop? No, I'm kidding.
He was like that.
What
It
if
was-
I was?
This piggy's going to heaven. No, I'm kidding.
oh no.
I'm kidding. I don't like cops. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna say that out loud. I do not like them. Okay.
Anyways,
No, I will basically tell y'all. Y'all are under arrest for harassment.
harassment.
Period.
Seven you.
I don't know. I don't understand. Never harassed anybody.
And
Anyways,
you will be sentenced to 10 years of prison.
Okay.
10 years for
Dang, this longer than Trump. Period.
Okay. I might take you up on that. Anyway, so he was just sneak dissing me.
Prisoner Capstone. Prisoner Capstone.
He was sneak dissing me the whole fucking time.
That's so. I swear they act like. I swear. I'm like, you were so high and mighty. I was like, your friends love killing black people. Okay, so why don't we talk about that? Oh, sorry. Was that controversial? Oops.
Go ahead, man.
No, that's what you can say. I would, what I would love to do is, I would love to say to a cop, you're kind. That's what I would say. I hate when people say that. I'll say that to cops though. You people. He go and look at me like, you people. I go, excuse me, please.
Anyways, yeah. So
With your blue bloods, nepo baby looking self.
that's what happened. That was the third and fourth story.
That's the third and fourth story.
Probably that, like the guy.
Yeah,
The
poop. What
It wasn't the poop. What?
What?
Okay, whatever. Whatever.
Probably dead, bro.
Oh yeah, he probably died.
He probably died. I felt
Also,
bad.
we have some special guests looking at us in the
I
radio
felt bad
station.
living in the-
Might as well say hi.
in the castle.
I think it's actually like delayed or something. I think they're just now hearing that part. So what's going on? Anybody else ridden the dart or no? I think okay, sorry, I'm gonna tell my story first, okay? Because you arrested us. So literally, my biggest story, because I was like, I told y'all a few, but the craziest story I completely forgot. This was like in the fall of 2024, I think. So y'all know the if you're going from UNTD Dallas to the Garland station, there's the it's the Uptown City Place station.
Yeah.
That is the only underground station that I know of in the DFW
There's no
area.
service either.
There's also what?
There's no service.
There's no service. Exactly. So the funniest thing was that tunnel, you go through like, it's almost like, I'd say it's like 3 or 4 minutes of a tunnel. Then you actually get to the stop. Then it's another 3 or 4 minutes because it's a very long tunnel. It was basically that night where it was a really bad storm. So the train began at UNTD Allison and it went to the VA hospital. We pulled up to the VA hospital. Immediately, all the lights went out and the train started rocking back and forth. Yeah. Yeah. People were freaking out. I was like, I'm the one who has all the chronic mental illness. Why are y'all freaking out? And these people who are like, they're like, sometimes people act like they're so confident. They're like, oh my God, yeah, girl, he was like, and they're like talking, and then the thing starts. They're like, we're all gonna die, and you're like, girl, what happened to all that confidence saying you were gonna drop your man of 5 years? Like, okay, girl. But then we finally, and it was crazy. All the lights went out, so people were like honking at each other. No one could see. Like, I mean, and I'm talking about like the cars to the right of us. The stop signs were out. The street lights were out. It was pitch black.
Damn.
And people only had their headlights on. It was insane. And the thing is people didn't know where to go, and it was freaky and everything. So we finally got up out of there, and we got all the way to the City Place Uptown station. And I kid you not, they pull up.
Oh, no.
Lights are still on. Perfect. They let everybody out. We are halfway through that tunnel. Stops.
It happens. Yeah.
And the thing is it is pitch black. Nobody can go anywhere.
What?
No, it's the sort of thing where it's like you couldn't get out and walk. Like if you wanted to, basically what I'm saying is you couldn't have gotten out and walked to the station. It's that far. And also, those train, what's it called? Like, since it's kind of part electric, part auxiliary or whatever the word is, that will shock the hell out of you and you'll die. We were there for a good hour. And people started smoking. They were smoking their cigarettes, and that is reventilated air. So we were all just breathing in cigarette smoke. I told my dad, I go, Dad, come pick me up at the Mockingbird station. I can't. Then he took me to Taco Bell, and everything was better. Shop Taco Bell. I'm kidding. Taco Bell. Literally, I was like, at least make it weed or something. Just like, but no, it was tobacco. Okay, it was wacky tobacco.
Cigarettes in the big 25.
I know. I was like, that's also. It was like winter, so it was like cold. It was like it was awful.
No.
We were all just sitting there, and it's like, I was like, I was like, at least. And the thing is the door kept opening because I think the guy was like trying to puff outside. It didn't work though. I think like the door kept opening, and like he probably just like. I was like, this isn't a vape, okay?
Yeah.
Exactly. I was like, this man obviously. It just goes back in his face. Yeah.
Like, damn, it's all like smoking here. I wonder why.
Oh, y'all, but what's it called? Speaking of Taco Bell, did y'all know that they have these deals online that they don't have in person? Have you heard about that? It's the Cravings box. I kid you not. I did the math yesterday or the day before yesterday. The Cravings box includes a drink, a Crunchwrap Supreme. I like the Supreme.
I've been talking about a fat minute, bro.
Huh?
I've been talking about it a long time.
Talk about so good. They also
know,
what's it
yeah.
called? Sorry,
I'm gonna
it's
have to get some
they have
today,
a drink,
bro.
a Crunchwrap, a beefy 5-layer burrito, and the chips and queso.
How much?
That's only $6.99. $6.99 for that. If you do every item individually at the restaurant, it is $15. $15, and that's not including the drink.
Yeah, there's a 5, a 7, and a 9. Yeah.
Well, the thing is, you can't get the stuff. Like I literally, my particular likes that I like is the Crunchwrap, the beefy 5-layer burrito, the chips, and also the chips and nacho cheese. Girl, call it chips and queso. Let's be honest, it's not on the Cravings menu anymore, or like the $1 or $2. That thing is like $3.99.
I feel like the beefy 5-layer burrito. I feel like
Yes, it's $3.99 or $2.99. I was like, girl, they used to be $1.
I fucking have a 24-pack, but a 24-pack was like $35.
Well, y'all know that little cheesy roll up, the thing where it's just cheese. Girl, yes, it was like what?
It used to be 50 cents. Back in my
That's
day,
crazy.
it used to
Oh,
be 50 cents.
talk about- oh my God.
Whenever my mom picked me up, 3rd grade, we'd go to Taco Bell on I forgot what the street was. We went to Taco Bell.
oh, you mean South First Street or South Garland Avenue? Okay, but the thing is, their online prices are different from their in-person prices, but they don't tell you that.
50 cents, my mom.
So is it better to order online or in person?
Yeah, but the thing is, you order online, then they get pissed at you because they think that you're gonna rush them.
And you get points as well. You get points if you order online. You get
Also, I kid you not, if you order online, you actually wait until they're done. All your food is soggy.
Bruh.
So it's like because they love to tell you 5 minutes after, oh, your food's done, and then your crunch wrap's all like you can literally go like this with your crunch wrap, and you don't hear the shell breaking at all. And then if you get the little nachos, like also always get the beef nachos. Okay, those are actually $2.99. I was like, I don't know if those are like they're literally just the nachos Bel Grande, but they're smaller in that little box that the Mexican pizza comes in.
What's the potato ones?
The loaded the Fiesta potatoes. The Fiesta, yeah, those. I've never had the actual potatoes or the period. I've never had the potatoes or the beans or any of the. I don't know if those are considered the vegetarian options.
Potatoes. If you love potatoes, you'll love potatoes at Taco Bell.
I'm period.
It is so.
Did you always used to go to the one by Garland High School?
No. Okay, so I didn't go to Garland the whole time. I lived in there.
Didn't you go to Rowlett?
No. I went to Richardson for.
No, you went to Naaman.
For first, yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
I was in Richardson for first to third. Then I went to Harmony Science Academy, Dallas.
You did? By the Central
shit.
Market? That's the only admirable thing about that area.
I hate that shit. Anyways, and then I went.
I'm sorry about that.
I went to
apparently
I went back to Richardson for 6th, and then I went to Webb for 7th, 8th, and then 9th through 12th.
Why did your family move around or something?
No, it's just because I had all my friends in Richardson still.
Oh, okay.
So whenever after 6th grade, everyone scattered because my elementary school went up to 6th grade.
Is Richardson? I swear, my friends from Richardson and his school went up to 6th grade as well. Is that just like a thing in Richardson?
That is the thing, they have junior high there, and it's 7th and 8th, and then you go to high school.
That's why that's so fucking weird.
So when I met my friend in 7th grade, that was his first time in middle school.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
It was weird.
So, but like I went to Stokes Road, and then Stokes Road. If you go to Stokes Road, you go to Forest Meadow.
Forest Meadow. No.
What?
No, don't go to Forest Meadow. They used to call it Forest Ghetto for a reason.
Yeah, but I remember I toured Forest Meadow. That's just a massive for a junior high.
When was this?
I don't know.
Well, the thing is my brother used to call it that, and all his friends used to call it that. My brother is 6 years older than me, so it's like a completely different.
It's because Forest Meadow, because it had like a gym on the main floor and had a gym in the basement, and then it just had...
The gym in the basement sounds like the school spirit show. I'm scared of that.
No, but the gym in the basement was so much better than the one on the main floor.
Something that I do not like though is people always see these old campuses and they hate on them. Like people are like, I don't know. I think people hate on community colleges in general because they think they're better than them. But I went to Richland, like I went to the Richland Collegiate High School or whatever. That place is actually great.
I love Richland.
The gym that they have there is huge. I'm like,
what gym?
You haven't been to the gym there?
Like the personal gym? Like the
No, just a regular gym. Like the gym where like the actual gymnasium. It's actually quite huge. There? Yes. It's in the I don't even know what those
gymnasium the same thing.
No, but like I'm talking about
no, he's talking about one of those like the gyms for like you would have in an apartment complex. I'm talking about the ones where it's like
an actual
I don't even know. I've never been to our gym, so I don't it's probably the size of our gym. We do, yeah.
It's where y'all filming y'all's last film.
I'm talking about like a gymnasium, like a big one.
Yeah, that one here.
Oh,
it's on the lower level. It's
bro,
like
gym and gymnasium the same thing. No, bro, you throwing me off.
So
well, it's what's it called?
Gym and then like
he's talking about school gym and like a personal gym.
Okay.
Not Planet Fitness. You're talking about a smaller Planet Fitness though. You're talking about like one that would be in an apartment complex. Yeah.
Bro, like a weight room.
Yeah.
Yes, a weight room. Thank you. That is the name of it. Wow. Why was that so hard for me to come?
Yeah, y'all were going to. It's not a gym. It's a gymnasium. Like, get out my head. Get out my head.
I was very thankful to go to Richland. I kid you not. Everything was free. That's why if y'all ever have kids, send them there. Richland Collegiate High School. They pay for all your books. They used to show us our receipts. 400 per student. 400 books. They pay for all of them. It was completely free. And I don't even know my GPA. I know a bunch of kids that came there with a crap GPA and they still made it through. You get a free. Oh yeah, they do give you a free.
Only original though.
And what's it called? You get your diploma and you get your high school diploma free, of course, but you also get your associates free. So you graduate with your associates and your high school diploma.
That's what I did. I graduated with my associates.
Yeah. Well, y'all did the thing is it's weird. It's kind of similar, but it's different. My thing is we go to Richland completely. Y'all still went to your high school, but you also went to Richland.
No.
No.
I didn't.
Did you do college credit at your? Oh, Dallas. What is
That's
Dallas
what I do.
Promise?
I did Dallas Promise.
What is that? I
Bro,
don't
they
know what
would've
that
let
is.
me use Dallas Promise.
Or
Bro.
like you promise to go to.
Dallas Promise. You promise.
So we're like,
It's in the name. Period.
Yeah,
They promise and then they do
like,
shit.
like, you're supposed to sign a form and all that bullshit.
Basically,
like,
yeah. Uh-huh.
I did that.
But what is
You
it?
have
What
to,
is
like,
it for
You have to
though?
like early commit to going past.
Oh, you mean in high school? You.
Yeah, high school.
Yeah.
you
Oh,
have
they're
to early
like
commit
they're
to
like,
going
oh,
past
you got to do
associate's
this,
degree.
I'm still doing a Dallas.
girl. That's like
Promise.
promotion.
Yeah,
Oh, I don't know.
yeah.
I did it for my
You be-
associates. I'm still doing it.
Hey, they promised me and they lied to me, bro. Like, it's messed up, bro. They said, "Nah, you can't do it because like your scholarship money." I'm like,
When Dallas promised, but he don't keep it.
bro, they
Well,
don't. They,
I've only
At the
used
last second.
I've only used Dallas Promise money once, and it was for my summer.
How
But
mu-
like my Pell Grants really,
How much they give you?
really push it.
Do you mind if I
Well,
ask?
It only covers the tuition. Only covers tuition.
Oh, so it's like
So
any
it's
amount.
like bare minimum. It's like
Oh.
it's like
Yeah,
it
whatever.
will get you.
I get
like-
most of my shit paid for with Dallas Promise. Like here, like let's
Do you get any accommodations like a
Okay.
stipend for like gas or anything?
no, so how much was my tuition this semester? I think it was maybe like 4.2.
Yeah,
I
it's always
paid,
like 4,000
38,
something.
So
Yeah.
or 37 or something like that.
Cheapo. No kidding.
Like,
Can I pay for the whole thing, huh?
I paid for most
yeah,
of it.
well, like I think that's just. No, it's only tuitions, but not fees included. So you probably have to pay fees and all that shit.
I pay what I pay like I have to pay
Really?
like 800 this semester.
Well, the thing is, the fees really get up there. If you're paying that what do you call it? That installment, the fee's like $40 freaking dollars, and you're like, or it's like what's it called? Isn't it a 1.2% fee or something? So it's like I don't know. Like every single time you pay like that $1,200, it's like, oh, here's your what's it called? Here's your $70 fee, and you're like, that's probably not the right math. Please don't quote me on that. But it's kind of like, oh. Because it's like it's a whole other expense,
Yeah.
like the fees itself. Because it's like it used to, and that's why sometimes people are like, "Oh, you got a budget for the fees." I was like, the fees don't have to be there. You guys are getting paid either way. That is just extra money, and I'm like, where's that extra money going to? Oh, building towers that we don't need, that don't even that with waterfalls that don't even work. Period. I was telling my sister, that tower over there, that
This
tower.
little one?
You know how much that was?
It was like a mill or something.
It was $1 million.
With-
And the thing is that's supposed to have a waterfall, but the waterfall doesn't work.
Oh, the little things on the side.
Yeah,
They
like
pay
you
for
know,
a
those
waterfall
wood.
just
Wait,
for it not to
Well,
work.
yeah, what's called like the little rocks, and then you see the wood board behind
this
it.
one right here?
Yes, that's supposed to have a
Like, all the
waterfall.
way up there?
Yes, that's supposed to have
Wait,
a
what?
waterfall.
What's supposed to have a waterfall?
The one that doesn't have a shadow.
The tower in the middle of
This is-
campus.
this
Like right
tower
here.
here.
Yes.
Like this big tower right
Yes,
here.
it
Water's
was $1
supposed to be
million.
coming out of that.
It was $1 million.
Like,
What'd you say? Jump off! What?
What was so funny?
No,
Like,
water's supposed to be coming out of the.
No. There's supposed to be waterfalls on one of the sides, but the thing is
Oh,
there's no. They didn't hook up the system, or something happened to it, and it's
I
like,
think something happened to because I have seen water from it, but it probably doesn't work.
boy, maybe after it rained.
I don't know
Okay.
how funny it was.
Like, you see, you're like, there's water in there. Like, it was drizzling
I
earlier
didn't even
today.
think about
Right,
that.
that's
Like,
how funny
maybe
it was.
actually you're saying that, maybe.
I don't actually know. Because it's like,
Oh
then they have the little thing behind it. I was like,
That's why I
is
didn't
that
look
wood
this shit
piece
up.
supposed to be something else? I'm not really sure.
Because if they have like a water function right next to that big ass
Emblem, like people gonna be slipping, bro.
No, not that.
Wait, what?
What?
I'm saying
It's not deep enough for that. What are you talking about?
Oh, like if you said it was gonna be on the side.
No, it's the side of the fountain, and it's the side of the tower, and something catches it. All those rocks that are in there would catch it, and then it would recirculate.
Where do you see the rocks?
Oh my god!
Yo, I'm so confused.
Have y'all actually like been up? Well, the thing is I've been
I
up,
haven't
I've
really
been up
fully
close to
looked
it
at it,
because
I'm
we
gonna be
filmed.
honest.
Y'all remember? Do y'all remember the last scene of the movie we did last semester where I hide the pin in there? That's that waterfall. That's where the waterfall's supposed to be, but it's not there. Because they ran out of money apparently, and I was like, I'm sorry, I don't know how much it would cost to actually put the waterfall in there. It can't be that expensive though.
They
already spent $1 million.
Whatever the fuck, that 1% or some shit. They charged me a fee, a credit card fee, or whatever. The fuck, because
A credit card fee?
Guess how much? Guess how much I had to pay last semester.
For what?
For
How many classes do you take?
4.
4.
I
Okay.
had to pay. I had to pay $1.
A $1 fee?
$1
8.
charge was on my account that I needed to pay, or else I couldn't sign up for this.
What the fuck?
And then I went to go pay it online. They turned their feet up.
Oh my god, I hate those.
They turned what? Wait, it was a fee on.
A 275% fee.
Stop. Was it a fee on the dollar? You're kidding.
I paid more for the fucking fee than I did for the fucking charge.
How much was it?
Anytime you pay online, it's like a 275.
Yeah, $275. Yeah.
So fucking stupid.
How much you pay? He goes, man, that's so stupid. I had to pay $5.
I could open my fucking wallet.
He goes, man, that's so stupid. I have to pay $5 for my degree. That sucks.
like someone in that big, he could have been like, "Oh, it's just $1," you know?
Yeah, $5 for your degree. That's highway robbery, apparently.
I have to pay a fee to pay $1.
That's crazy. Oh my God, $1? No.
They don't refund the fucking fee.
What do you mean?
Why would they refund the fee? That's part of
For
it.
using the card, for using
They
the
charge you the
card.
fee in case you have a refund. Then they have to do extra work.
So it's like you were supposed to kick in. The telecom is supposed to kick in and pay for this at the beginning of the semester, but no, I have to pay.
Sorry.
And I get a refund. I don't get my full refund.
I'm trying to
because
think.
you
If you're Jigsaw, you're the Joker. Who else are you? Who else does he look like? He looks like that guy from V from Vendetta, but somebody really messed up his face.
I already go. Bro, I can't do that.
Why, Aaron? Because the only reason Aaron can do it because he doesn't care if he gets slobber on his face. Aaron is a dog. DOG. Okay, not DAWG.
My God, I do the Foxy jokes. Good. Ah.
This is frightening. He needs those little, what's it called? The little X's for it. He can be the purge face. It's scarier.
I'm gonna to wind up the music box.
Why didn't anybody do your
Golden Freddy
contour
pose.
or your eye or your eyeshadow?
Huh?
Why didn't anybody? Who did your makeup? You?
Me,
Why don't you ask your girlfriend to do?
I gotta.
No, I mean, what's it called? She could have done it a little cleaner.
Well, like I still got more paint.
Period.
So
No, I'm just saying, what's it called? Like, you
Yeah,
know,
it's
what's
like
it called?
black
It would
though.
be like if your girlfriend did it, it would probably like see it to where it would just be like a full white, like you wouldn't see any of your skin showing
Well, I can
through.
still do it.
Period.
I'll probably still do it.
Aaron is an MUA. Okay,
Time.
don't mess with
Maybe
him.
80%.
Makeup artist.
Oh, yeah.
Aaron, that's literally going to be Aaron's channel. He's going to be like that girl who takes. Have y'all seen it? Like she takes the edibles and she turns herself to the Grinch. Have y'all seen that one? Oh my gosh, I have to watch it. It's so funny. She takes an edible and she does Grinch makeup. She literally puts acrylic paint on her face. She pours in her hands and she goes. It's the funniest thing ever. It's hilarious.
That's funny.
I seen this dude on TikTok, like he'd be like trying like food and shit, but then
Oh my God, I know what you're talking
and
about.
then like he
I think
like,
it's something common.
like
I think
he
it's such
cut,
an
it cuts and then he like has like all chocolate on his face and he,
Yeah, like-
Ew, I hate that
Bro,
guy.
he's like testing it, and then people like skip like 10 seconds, and he's like in the mic like, oh, I love chocolate.
Yeah.
I love chocolate.
You mean the foreshadowing, the subtle foreshadowing thing?
That's it.
and he's like jumping and shit.
Bro, you skip 10 seconds, and he's just like covered in chocolate.
Oh,
like,
that's so weird. People are so freaking weird. I can't.
He's like, and then it just goes.
Yeah, man, like that.
you
bro.
skip just a little bit, bro, and he's already tweaking, bro.
I think Strong said we should wrap it up. Sorry.
Good.
He said it earlier. I just wanted to tell you. I forgot to tell you.
All right, that was UNT Dallas Robin Radio. Yep,
I'm Jonathan.
I'm Aaron,
I'm Joshua.
and that's the person not doing it. But anyways, yeah, see ya.
Bye.
See ya.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Not one more.
I like it.